Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I'll show you guys why right here. We dropped a tree on a log, dropped a tree on the saw, blew it all apart. So I tore it down. I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned up and then put it back together with some new parts I got coming in. But until that happens, we got something else happening. Check this out. Get you set up. So I just peeled the box off so you can't see the addresses and stuff, but I just took a knife and went down this outside. So let's see what we got. Fuel and bar oil jug. That's sick. Probably gonna use that actually. Handlebar, full wrap handlebar. Doesn't feel bad. Aluminum, I believe. Welds look alright. I'm gonna give you one hole in the bottom. Maybe that's designed. This weld looks, I don't know. We'll see how it bolts up, but you see how it's different here than it is here. I'm just thinking that might be a problem, but I don't know. They've made a lot of these, so maybe they got it. Let's see. We got a Holzfforma G372, third generation, apparently. I heard they've made some improvements over the generations, so we'll see. Oh, it gives you a nice instruction manual. Sick. We'll read that in a little bit, but put that to the side with the oil can. Let's see what we got here. They give you a tool pack. I think if you've been on any of these videos, you've seen that. Probably seen this tool pack, but we'll go through it real quick. See some dogs, nice dogs. I like these. Let's see if they fit. Another set of dogs. And then we got tuning screwdriver, 1 Allen key, 2 Allen keys. I'm assuming those are handlebar bolts. That's what we got. So we'll throw these back in. Also carry pouch. Oops, there's 3 Allen keys? No, 2 Allen keys. That'll go over in our nice little package. We'll get rid of some of this stuff for now. Alright, put that together. That's heavy. It's got a nice, it's easy on the release. It's not terrible. this is aluminum cover. Had to replace these before. I wonder if this one will hold up. Where's my adjustment at? They put an adjustment over here, I believe. Yep. A little bit of burrs on that, but I think it'll clean up with the time back or forth. Decomp. Decomp in. Decomp was in. I'm guessing they just went straight springs. What do you got for bushings? I don't know. Finger tight. That's awesome. Now this is what I'm interested in. Let's see what kind of card we got in here. Can't tell. Let's check our linkage. Oh, they did a straight cable. I mean, this. I think this is all how they did the 372s, more or less. Maybe just some difference in machining and speccing. But I think the style and everything's the same. I believe. Maybe wrong. Been wrong before. Oh, that's a gas tank vent. All right. Choke opens. Yeah. It's hard to off, but easy to on, so I don't know. I think I'd prefer it the other way. But nothing seems crazy yet. Nothing seems crazy yet. Clean this off so I'm not dropping old sawdust on this. Tight, nice. Nothing, not too crazy tight, but it's a good sign. That was a little crazy tight. Put an Allen in there. Let's grab our new tool patch. Well, it ain't that one. It's that one. I'll get up out of there. Very captive. Very captive. Nice and simple. All right. Sounds good. Feels fine. I'm not gonna reef on it yet. While we're down here, let's see what these are torqued to. Just make sure they're tight is all I'm doing really. I'm not gonna pull the cylinder off. I'm gonna pull this spark plug out though. And then hopefully I'll be able to look at at least the exhaust port, maybe some other ports, and see how rough the casting is. But so far this, I mean, it's not a Husqvarna. It's not a steel. But it might just cut some wood. Doesn't seem terrible. You gotta think about the price point too. Now, I was thinking about this when I pulled this off and the chain brake didn't come with me. Inboard clutch. I'll just do this. And try and do as much as we can with the toolkit, I think. And everybody's on fair playing ground. Oh, how did I do this before? See, I'm used to outboard clutches. We just take a wrench and take it off. Say what you will in the comments. I like that more than this. Good thing we watched it and caught it. Sometimes you can't catch it. That's the right chain size that I want. Clutch looks good. There's a lot of grease in here. Which is fine as long as it don't end up on the I'm gonna pull this spark plug out. Trying to be nice to it, I don't want to hurt it. It's a nice gap. Looks good. I know you won't get a inside view because I'm barely gonna get an inside view. I'd need like a stethoscope thing. Alright, arrow's pointed towards the exhaust port. Top dead center, go to the bottom. Alright. The honing looks alright. I like the honing on it. Nothing crazy deep. On the top, I can't see deep, but I mean, if I get the light just right, yeah. Let's go further to the piston. Well, that seems interesting. No, I can't see great. It'd be nice to have a scope, but like I said, I'm not getting a scope today. I'm just trying to use what came in the box. But everything so far looks tight. I must check these head bolts. Seems tight, seems fine. Actually surprised at how the starter feels. I thought it was going to feel kind of cheap, but I really like it so far. Maybe it won't hold up, but... I've never had a spark plug walk out on me. Put them in when they're cold. Other way, if you put them in when they're hot, then they gotta be hot to get them back out sometimes, but I don't know, that may be a good thing in some circumstances. I'm not a professional, just messing around. There we go. Is the clutch hitting the wheel? Is it hitting the chain brake? Gonna get a little grease in that. Somewhere around here I got the grease tip. What do I do with it? Greased it? Yeah. That'll work for now. There we go. That'll do. Needle bearing back on. See if that eliminates our scratching. I got this other saw right here. It doesn't have the clutches on it. But we'll definitely be listening for that when it's running. Pain, dude. Show you this. Nice flat corner, nice flat corner. Down there looks good, but up here, it's kind of pressed out. Nothing to worry about, but just an observation. Oh. Man, they really cranked this thing down. This is all I'm gonna check. After I check this starter, I want to see how it works too, because I like the way it feels. it's just the pickup for the, I heard a little clacking in there, it's just the pickup for the, now they might be captive. That seems like it's out pretty far. They're not captive, but, well, yeah, they would be. It's really not, it's not a natural captive bolt, it's just threaded into plastic. So you thread it in, and then you get to a bare spot on the bolt, and then you can't, you'd have to thread it back out, which you can do easily. But because of the bare spot, generally your bolts stay in, or stay into the cover while the cover gets removed, or whatever they're in, you know. A lot of people do the captive bolts on the yeah, it's nothing. Got a little more to pull out of this one. Alright. Let's take a look at some wiring in the flywheel. The wire's all nice in its brackets. Plastic cover's in place, it goes over everything kind of nice. Flywheel looks good. That's what it's got for dogs. And they just grab in here. Only when the motor's at a stop, because when it's running, centrifugal force pulls them dogs out. Alright. Everything seems good though. The dogs are free flowing, they're not getting hung up or nothing like that. Flywheel looks in good shape. Nothing crazy on the flywheel. The only thing I'm worried about hitting is that clutch. I turned this over, I didn't hear nothing on this. They did not give you enough wire. Luckily we could pull some out. Connect that up a little better on the magneto for the coil or whatever it is. I think the coil's up in here, I'll have to look. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, that should be fine. It'll be fine. Get these kinks bent out of these wires. Put her in her new home. Really good retention on this wire, on this plastic thing. There's a little groove for the wire and it's holding it fairly well. Now the nice thing is, I don't think this is an X-Torque saw. I think they did it off the old 372s, the original 372s. Then they came out with the X-Torque and something else. And probably maybe a few more things. But I was worried about this being an X-Torque saw because I heard people didn't like them as much, so. But I only have one wire coming off of the coil, so I don't think it could be an X-Torque saw. I think they needed an additional wire coming off of the coil. Maybe this is why. No, that looks good. This is sitting down where it's supposed to. Oh, that's nice. Works good. It's down. Cool. Now this one's gonna be fun. Getting this chain brake handle back in here. I'm gonna start with that one. Then if I can get this one started. Where do I gotta hit the case here? Yeah, I gotta be down here. Alright, I think that one started. That all looks good. I think that'll be alright. We'll button this top piece up. Oh, I'm getting hot. Have to go outside. This is definitely an improvement over the flathead or Phillips option that you get with the with that 272. I like these Allen keys a lot more. done with this. Air filter looks nice and big, fat. Love it. There we go. No? How about there? There we go. That's nice. Sick. Alright, let's get a handlebar on this thing. See, we got 3 there and 3 on the bottom. And that gave us 6, so I'm assuming that's what it is, especially since I've seen the. Well, no. This is what I like to do with screws, so I don't drop them all over the place.
Just put a little hole in the bag.
Where to start on this? I think I'm gonna start right here. If I can get this into the case, I'll be very happy. Alright. Do a final tighten, but I want to get one in the bar now. Oh, come here. Yeah, the corner. Anyways. I am going to have to use one toolkit, or one tool that ain't in the toolkit. I'm going to go nice with these. Give them lots of room to ride around there. this one started before I get going with that one. Alright, that tool we're going to have to use is a hammer. Get all the old sawdust off the hammer. That brought it down a little bit. Let's see if I can get one started now. I got it kind of straightened out, and it'll hold good tension, so. Whew. She's tough though. It's alright. I'll just walk by it. I know I left this one like way out there. I like this. And you know what? On the rare chance that I'm going to be cutting like this, I think it'll do. That sucks. Feels mushy. But I never did look at the ignition coil or the throttle grommet. But I think I'm gonna run it. It's got this weird triple port muffler. Show that to you. Oh. Dogs. Try to put them on, huh? Oh, that's kind of nice. Double wrap handlebar. If your chain breaks and wants to fling around, it's going to hit your bar first. But even yet, throw this sucker on the dog. Because I did have a chain break on me once, and when it come around, it's kind of scary. I mean, it hit my leg and everything, but I was pretty well off the trigger by then, and it just kind of didn't even really cut my jeans, but. I got one spring there. One spring there. Oh. Well, I'm gonna get her barred up. And we'll go see how it runs. I haven't really checked this bar out in a minute. I wonder if my files will fit in the bag. No. But my other tools will. Well, I guess that takes care of most of my other tools. I'm just using a screwdriver and the right size wrench, but. Alright, let's check this bar out. Seems pretty good.